Ian Rappaport went on to say and tell Pat McAfee, the Pat McAfee Show, which you can catch here on Sports Grid, that this is more so something about Tom Brady finding a work-life balance. So probably in summary, Donnie, is it fair for us to say that Tom Brady is just taking himself a little vacation before this season begins?
I got to tell you, and if anybody doesn't listen into the afternoon here at Sirius XM 159, where we do our maybe the highest rated show in the history of radio called Moneyline, it's wonderful stuff. The news came down, and we said, you know what, let's be light on this, because you can't just jump into a topic like this and try to be all callous. Be like, I can't believe he's leaving, because maybe there was a medical issue in the family. Maybe his parents, and again, he's at that age where his parents are getting older. Maybe something happened, or he said, you know what? I just got a phone call here. I need to handle this away. Let me take some time. Let me clear my head and let me come back to the game so I can, have my peace here. So we danced around it for a little bit. And then we saw that clip from the Pat McAfee Show. And it basically said, hey, guys, there's no alarm at home. There's no medical emergencies. He's just going to balance his work life and his home life together, which immediately just struck us right away as this guy just took a vacation in the middle of training camp. And it's like got a little bit of play for it, and then it sort of dissipates. And I said, no, I'm not going to let this go. The best football player of all time in the middle of training camp said, I need 2 weeks off for vacation, to relax, to golf, to come up with another, bathing suit for one of his Tom Brady lines. I can't get over this and how this isn't a bigger story. Because I cannot believe, Kevin, that in order to come back to the Buccaneers, this was pre-planned, saying, hey, you know what? I work hard. This is like my 20th training camp. What do you say I come in, run the first team for a couple weeks, and then bounce for 2 weeks, and then just reappear? And everybody says, like, hey, it's Tom Brady, can do what he wants, he'll come back and be sharp. I get that. But that's not what the concept of a team is. So if your teammates are like, the guy really just took a 2-week vacation while we're out here sweating in this Tampa Bay heat and says he'll be back later. Kevin, am I not reading enough into this where maybe it's one of those things where he came 2 days before, sat down with Todd Bowles, the GM or the front office of the owner, and said, you know what? The love for the game is not here right now for me. Let me go away for about a week and a half, spend time with my family, talk it over, and make sure this is right. Because I can't come into week one, Kevin, half-assing this entire situation. Well, I don't love it. I'm just trying to get through the season. Let me clear my head and make sure this is correct. Because there's no way Tom Brady in May called the Buccaneers and goes, man, you know what? I had a cruise credit from COVID, but we have to use it before the month of August is up. What do you say I get away for 2 weeks and take a Carnival cruise all over to the Caribbean? That can't be the case, Kevin. There has to be something more to this.